I'm cooking Caldo De Res tonight, which is beef soup. But before I get started, I have to clean this. This is supper from last night. I don't know why I don't like cleaning my kitchen at night. I just don't. I guess I'm so tired after cooking dinner. So I'm going to clean up this kitchen so I can mess it up again. Why, when you're doing dishes, your face and your nose always itches every single time? I don't understand it.
Mommy.
First thing I'm going to do is get my soup pot. I'm going to fill it up halfway with hot water. Put it on the stove and bring it to a boil. I'm going to clean my meat and I'm going to show you what kind I'm going to use. I'm using oxtail. This is 2 pounds. Chuck roast, 2 pounds. Beef shank or chamorro, 4 pounds. Now, if you don't like some of this meat, that is perfectly fine. If you do not like beef shank or if you do not like oxtail, that is fine. You can just use chuck roast. But the beef shank and the oxtail does give the soup a flavor because it is the bone. And the bone has marrow in it and it just gives it a different taste. I would understand not wanting to eat oxtail, and if you don't, you need to go with the beef shank because it's more of like a chuck roast meat. Cut my chuck roast into pieces about this big and then my beef shank into pieces about this big. I put all the meat in a bowl with cold water and I'm just going to put a little bit of vinegar in it just to wash them up. My husband likes color to his soup. It's more of like a visual thing. I'm not even sure if it even gives it any taste, but I take some of these chili Californias. These are dried chilies. They are not spicy. And I deseed them. Boil these and then I'll put them in my magic bullet and then I'll pass it through a colander into my soup after I've added my meat and my seasonings. My husband's home. Hi.
Hey, Dad.
You're home a good time.
Why's he wearing that?
My water's boiling. I'm going to add my meat. Whenever your meat starts to boil again, you're going to get your spoon and just scrape off this foam on the top. Now that I've taken that off, I'm going to add my seasonings, and I like to use this, which is beef bouillon. And I know it's going to seem like a lot to y'all, but this is a lot of soup. I know you can't really tell on camera, but it is a lot of soup. This was a new container, and I added all but this much. So there's about right here where my thumb's at, that's how much is left. And I go ahead and I let it cook like this for a little while. I never really time how long the meat takes to cook, so I'm going to do that for you guys today. And yeah, I'll just let it cook like this. And once my meat is starting to get soft, I will give it another taste. But leave it cooking on high, and I will let you know for how long. Those chilies that I boiled, I've put them in my magic bullet, and I'm going to blend them. Just take your mixture, pour it through a colander into your soup. This is what it looks like. I'm just going to cover it up and continue to let it cook until my meat starts getting soft. I'm going to show y'all what vegetables I like putting in my soup. So this is a yuca or a yuca root. It's kind of like a potato. I always put one of these. I put 2 chayote squash or whiskil. I put 2 zucchinis, 2 carrots. And almost all the time that I make beef soup, I put corn. But I forgot to get corn at the store, so we're just going to leave it out. And just because I'm putting like yuca and whiskil and stuff like that, you don't have to. You can put potatoes, zucchini, squash, cabbage, carrots, whatever you want to put in there, like you would any other soup. I'm going to go ahead and start peeling my vegetables. So with the whiskil or the chayote squash, you need to peel the skin on the outside because it's hard. And even if you cook it in it, it will not get soft. And then I cut it into pieces like this. So into like thirds. Now my carrots. Do that to both of them. Do my yuca. I'm going to cut off the ends. Then I'm going to cut it into pieces about this big. So the way that you peel yuca, you're going to take your knife and you're going to kind of push it in just a little bit and kind of pull it. You're going to just peel it like this. I cut mine in half and then I cut it in half again. Do that to all of them. Wash my zucchini and I'm going to cut it up in pieces, and I'm going to show you how I like cutting mine in long pieces like this. All my vegetables are cut up, so I'm gonna wash them off. I'm gonna fill the bowl with cold water, and I'm gonna let them sit until my meat's soft and they're ready to add. I'll go ahead and try my soup to see if it needs any salt or any more bouillon. It's good. My meat's getting soft, and it's been an hour and 30 minutes since I've started cooking it. So now, since I'm using yuca, I'm gonna go ahead and put the yuca in first, and I'm gonna let it cook for about 10 minutes, and then I'm gonna add the rest of my vegetables. I'm going to cut me up about a handful of cilantro, and I'm gonna go ahead and put it in there too. I'm gonna let the rest of the vegetables cook until they're soft, and it's ready. Get you a piece of tortilla, dip it in your juice. Really good.